It's called Axis Practice, which is a bit of a tongue twister, but it's a play on words because I have this sort of alter ego where I use all my electronic equipment to make kind of strange computery sounding music, and that's called Praxis Axis. So I'm just sort of doing a bit of a silly joke by calling this music Axis Practice. But there is a serious side too, because it's the harmony in it is based on something called axis theory, which is a harmonic theory that a scholar used to apply to the music of Béla Bartók to explain his fifth substitutions. So you can look that up if you're interested, but it's called Axis Theory, and so that's my little tricky title. But the music is for an advanced group. You could try it. It's pretty hard, but it's not impossible, and you can definitely split up the percussion parts into as many bits and pieces as you want. So you could have a whole group of people playing this piece. It's got lots of tempo changes, and it's got a very dynamic part for the bass. So if you've got any star bass players, you could really go to town with it. It's an electric bass part. I think it has to be an electric bass. And I wrote it because, you know, I was saying I really like Noz, she's a star, but Sam Vincent is my good friend. I went to high school with Sam. Sam is Trichotomy's bass player, and I know what he can do, and one thing I know he does very well is read music. So I wrote him quite a complex part, which he's really done excellently. And I was most keen on seeing Noz and Sam work together. And I'm leaving out John, of course. John sort of almost goes without saying because he's so spectacular to watch. And you can see that when you watch the video. And the three of them together, it's a bit of a powerhouse. So I just wanted to see what's that going to look like. You know, I write music for people, and I thought, what's that going to look like? John Parker and Sam Vincent and Nozomi and Omote. Well, that could be incredible. So that was sort of my motivation behind that one. Axis Practice. It's another funny thing about the title. It is what it says on the tin. You're going to have to practice it because there's a lot there. I intentionally made it technically a challenge because I wanted to see those players really dig in, and they did. And if you want to play it, you're going to have to do the same thing. You're really going to have to practice the heck out of it. And it's a little bit of an etude, as they call it. It's a study. You can use it as a way of improving your playing. Even if you don't perform it, if you get together and play it through, it's going to improve you because there's all sorts of twists and turns in it, which is not for the faint-hearted, especially if you're a bass player.